Hey friend, this is Katey from kateyleigh.com here. 2 weeks after my last video, which I can't believe that much time has flown by, and I'm sorry for not keeping you updated. There was just lots going on, and actually, truth be known, I lost my camera or my laptop and my microphone for a little while. Wasn't quite sure where I threw it in all of the craziness of moving out of my place, but I found it again. Yay! And so here I am. And I really felt called to do a video today to talk about some of these feelings and emotions that I've been having recently. And no, this isn't a confession. I'm going to be spilling my heart out or anything like this. It's more of, I just want to share in case anyone else is going through these things, they know they're not alone, that there are other people experiencing these things too. And, it's not them feeling like they're going crazy or things just feel weird. There's a lot going on in the cosmos right now. And I'm not an astrologer by any means, but I know that I'm affected by energies. Our solar system definitely has a lot of the electromagnetic fields and storms and all that that's happening, and it's Mercury Retrograde right now. So September's a pretty big month. September 2016 in general is a pretty big month energetically, but we'll get to that in a bit. So to update you, recap on what's been going on in my life, as per usual, my Aries self, I bit off way more than I could chew with moving as quickly as I did, and during that process, I was also taking my Reiki master level certification. And I met some beautiful souls there who I absolutely needed in my life at that time to keep me grounded and centered while I had all this chaos happening in my home life. And on the last day that I was supposed to hand in my keys to my realtor was my last day of my Reiki master certification, which, yay! I now have. Very, very, very excited for that. Oh, and I should mention too, you may see some what look like glowing orbs passing through all around in the back. I wish those were beautiful angel spirits. However, it is just a mirror ball crystal that my parents have in their window that twists and turns in the wind. So you might see some of that. And as much as I'd love that to be some spirits, that's what's happening right now. So, yes, I handed in my keys. It was my last day of the Reiki session, and it was just a fantastic reminder to me as I embark on this new path, new chapter of selling my condo and hitting the road and doing my writings and working on my business while I travel, that I need to take care of not only my physical health, my mental health, my emotional health, but my spiritual health as well. And that is a huge, huge, huge part of me that I tend to neglect because I am a healer and I tend to always want to heal everyone else around me. And then I fail to work on myself as much as I should and work on my energy as much as I should. And because I always want to give all the time. I'm sure many of you can relate to that. So the Reiki master certification was something that I really needed, even though it felt like a lot. And then after that, I hopped on a ferry the next day, literally the next morning, and I was staying on the island with my sister, who's also going through renovations right now. And so her world is in total chaos, of course. This is what the September is all about. But it was beautiful because I got a chance to have some amazing auntie time with my little niece who's 2 years old, and just some amazing one-on-one time to indulge my inner child a little bit, soak up some of that playful young energy that the children have that we tend to lose as we get older. And I took her on some amazing explorations. We went to a couple crystal stores, which she loves. It's really fascinating. She's just amazed with amethyst. She's always drawn to it right away. And we went to an old growth forest, amazing, amazing, massive old trees on Vancouver Island. on the way to Tofino, BC. And if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Katey Leigh Com, C-O-M, you would see some of the photos that I posted of us going out there and playing, which was a lot of fun. But it is a lot of work, and I am not a mother, and mothers, I absolutely applaud you. I don't know how you do it day in, day out, but it was amazing. Nonetheless, I'm so glad that I had that time with her. And then it was coming back here and getting all my stuff settled in my parents' house. I obviously brought a lot more than I intended, which you always do when you move. So trying to be respectful and mindful of their space and how we can make this work between my parents, both of them, and myself. So been going through that. And then yesterday, I just felt like I hit a wall. It was so many things going on at once. It felt like I was just so overwhelmed. I couldn't relax. I was feeling anxious. I was trying to book a trip to Toronto later this week. Needed all this information that I wasn't getting. I was dealing with, telephone calls and technology and just a bunch of stuff that wasn't going my way. And I was very anxious, nervous. I had a sea salt bath with some Epsom salts and some essential oils, try and calm myself down, and couldn't do it. The water was too hot, then it was too cold, and I just felt restless. I wanted to sleep, but I couldn't lie down. And what was amazing is last night when I was going through some forums that I'm a part of, how many other people were experiencing that yesterday. And it was just so reassuring to me to know that it's not my intuition, kind of throwing me for a loop, saying, oh, maybe this isn't the right path, this isn't for you. And that's what I was starting to feel like, oh, have I lost my path now? Is this not the right decision I was supposed to make? And when I started reading these forums, it was just amazing how many people were experiencing the exact same thing that I am. And that these aren't a bad thing, that just the energies of the world are shifting right now. And I'm not huge into astrology at all, but this September is a huge month for us on this planet. And if you follow numerology at all, number 9 is a very big number. And number 9 means completion, writing something out, learning your lessons, moving on, which you may have seen in my Instagram post when I was leaving my condo for the last time. My dashboard was all 9s, 99999 everywhere. So September is the 9th month. The year 2016, if you add up all those digits, 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 6 equals 9. And September 9th. So September 9th, 2016 was a huge, huge, huge shift, portal opening for humanity. And I have absolutely been feeling it because I've been feeling out of sorts and I don't know why. Everything was going so well. It was moving along. And then just this week, it's like, oh. So the reason why I'm putting this out there is just if any of you are feeling this way, just know that it's absolutely normal. A lot of other people are going through it right now. It's not a bad thing. You just have to ride it out. It's a combination of Mercury Retrograde, which is happening until September 22nd. It's electromagnetic storms that NASA is talking about right now that absolutely affects our energies here. And it's these energetic portals that we're entering in this numerology and in the cosmos. You could say that it's airy-fairy, which I'm sure a lot of you will, and I used to feel that way too, but when you start paying attention to the themes that astrologers are bringing up and what the information that's out there and what's going on in your life, what's going on in the world right now, there's a lot of connections, there's a lot of patterns happening, and it feels completely in alignment with me and who I am when I educate myself on these energies and what's going on. It absolutely brings me a sense of reassurance that what's going on with me is just my reaction to what's going on outside of me, that there's nothing wrong with inside of me right now. And I just wanted to put this video out there to reassure you, and just, if you're feeling this way, just know other people are feeling this way too. You're not alone. If you do need to feel grounded, there are some amazing ways to ground yourself, such as a sea salt bath with Epsom salts too. Meditating, earthing, which is just literally walking out on earth and your bare feet, feeling that grounding presence, feeling the earth underneath you, going out in nature, getting some quiet time. If you feel like eating, eat. If you feel like not eating, don't eat. Just do whatever you feel like you need to do. I'm not a doctor by any means, but whatever you need to do, just feel like you just allow yourself to do that. It's okay. We're all going through a tough time right now. But Mercury Retrograde is ending, is it next week? I think it's next week, the 22nd anyway, whatever the 22nd, 23rd is. So we'll have some reprieve after that, but please know that you're not alone. Okay? Everything's going to be okay. Awesome. Well, I can't wait to show you the next video as I move. I'm going to Toronto tomorrow, which is on the other side of Canada. So it's about a 5-hour flight. But I'm going to take you guys along on the journey, and we'll be doing some videos from there too, because it's really exciting what I'm doing over there as well. Can't wait to share that with you. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, have a beautiful week. Do what you need to do to be you. Okay? Okay. Thank you.